Hi friends, Matt Dog 2012 here with another episode of Why They're Good. I'm going to do something a little different with this episode. So rather than open packs, which I'm going to, I still have an almost full box of Hour of Devastation right now. I'm going to go over some cards that to make your commander deck, because that's what I like to run and like to play commander. To make your commander deck a little better in almost every way. Some cards that you should think about picking up. And I also forgot to show you my the dice that I got from the Fat Pack. Same color as the one I got from the pre-release, but still pretty sexy. The first card is Fraying Sanity, and you probably saw me opening this one before, but it's an enchantment, and for 3, you enchant a player, and at the beginning of their end step, each end step, sorry, not even their end step, at the beginning of each end step, enchanted player puts top X cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard, where X is the number of cards put into that graveyard from anywhere this turn. So I run a heavy mill deck, as you may have seen before, and in any turn, if let's say I'm running a Traumatize, that's half of someone's library going into their deck. It's now the end step. Well, the person that I enchanted with this curse then has to put that many cards into their graveyard because because that is insane. So this is a great card for a mill deck. Anything that you're running, if it's heavy mill, I would run this card 100% of the time. It's going in my mill deck. I can't even say how quickly I'm putting it in. I don't even know why it's not sleeves up already. I don't even care what I take out of my mill deck. It's going in there. It's great. So right now, as of today, I don't remember what today is, but sometime in July 2017, Fraying Sanity is about $5.80. So a little bit more than the cost of a pack. Pick that up if you're running a mill deck, or you can hope to buy a pack and pick up and get that card in it, but I would rather just buy the card. The second card is the Creature Bull of Worlds. This guy is insane. So I don't really run green, but I think I'm going to find a way to throw them in there. Maybe I have a sliver deck where it's a 5-color deck and it has a lot of fetch lands. So I'm going to run this guy to ensure that I can mana fix like crazy. So as of whatever today's date is, like I said before, I don't know because it's crazy. It's going for $6.43 for regular. It's still a little bit more than the price of a pack, but I would pick this guy up if you haven't already before the price spikes on it, because it just has so much great use that you can throw it in a deck. You can play those if you run it in standard. You can either cycle out your lands and then just get them back the next turn or this turn. So I can cycle out a land right away, and then with this guy I can just grab that land and play it as my land for the turn. So there's just so much value that this guy has that it would be crazy not to pick him up. And I would only run one per deck because of his effect. You only really care to have one out unless you have another one that you need. Now this last card can still be considered a standard card. It's Champion of Ronus, and let me take it out of here. So I purchased this card, and I like my foilies because they're so shiny, and I get distracted easy. That is just great. So it comes from Amonkhet. It's a 4-drop, so 3 colorless and a green for a creature. He's a Jackal Warrior, and you can exert him. So he's a 3/3. You attack with him and exert. And when you do, you put a creature card directly from your hand into the battlefield. He doesn't untap my next step, but I don't care. If I'm running this in my commander deck, I have, something that's really hard to cast, like an Emrakul. I keep bringing up Emrakul, but any of the Eldrazi that cost 9, the Butcher of not the Butcher of Malachor, the Butcher, Butcher of Malachor. I'm drawing a blank. Sorry. Any of those big guys, or even like a 5-color creature, like a Sliver Queen or a Sliver Legion or something like that, where it's just really hard to get that person or that creature or that that thing out. Run this guy on your next turn. He's attacking, you're exerting, and then you are putting that creature right into the battlefield, and boom, blowing everyone's mind. If there's a way to untap him, There's a lot of cards out there that, untap your creatures at the end of the turn, or untap your creatures and then give you a second battle, or second, attack phase. Exert him again. Boom! Second creature, right in the face. So, what'd you guys think? These are cards that I would definitely pick up if I didn't have copies already, and I might even get another one of these for another deck. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Subscribe for more content, and I will talk to you later.